I was watching a lot of YouTube on the tablet and seeing this is already in my hands. This thing's massive, by the way. Oh, is that? Yeah, yeah, that's where the camera's. Okay. This thing's massive, so it's in my hands rather than just my hand. As you can see by the shadow, look, the thing that's moving, the shadow that's moving. Yeah. Anyway, I have taken this day off. I've taken this day off. I haven't exercised outside of walking, and that's just. I didn't make the conscious decision to not exercise today, early in the morning or quote unquote before the day started or something like that. It was just throughout the day my knees were hurting from that training, so I just allowed myself to rest. I gave myself that reason to rest. Also, I have to remember that I've given myself at least a month to sort out my health issues. I say issues, but it's just more so my feet, as far as I'm aware. There's also something else that I'm thinking about, which I'm not willing to talk about on camera. But yeah, other than that, it's just I don't think that's something to worry about. That thing I'm talking about. However, feet, yes, yes, I need to sort that out, which I'm currently in the process of doing, and that alongside my knees, um, is just the reason why I've decided to rest. Actually, no, not because of my feet. It was just my knees, but I bring up my feet because I need to get that health issue sorted out. Yeah, bit by bit, day by day, piece by piece, sorting out things like that has actually started to get easier because I've started to find out why I personally found postponed going to the GP and get myself checked out. Although I'm going through this, and although my financial situation is what it is, I have quite the smile on my face, and I've been looking at myself through the viewfinder of the tablet, and or through the screen really, and I can see I have a smile on my face. Maybe I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it's a deep rooted happiness that I've built over this what we would call a year, over quote unquote 2022. I just see it as nowadays. I say quote unquote because I just see this life and quote unquote time is just sun ups, sundowns, sunrises and sunsets, not years or days of the week or anything like that, even though society runs off that. After working through my thoughts on time, I have I not no idea, sorry. I have no intentions of feeling fear due to live my life in such a time bound way. Putting myself in a position where I'm allowing time to be more of a guide than a master, which could be rather fear inducing. I don't want that personally. However, understanding that there isn't really such a thing as tomorrow is just the earth just rotating on its axis around the sun. It's actually quite comforting because within that, I remember I can do things I want to do. I can. I don't have to wait until quote unquote tomorrow. I don't. I don't have to. Um. Yeah. I found that thought, the fact that I now I'm starting to believe that there is no such thing as tomorrow, physically comforting because it's in my mind a reminder that I can do the things that I want to do and that I don't have to feel fear about getting it done within a quote unquote time limit. Yeah. like how I did with that, how I could improve in ways I didn't at 21. No, how I could improve in ways that I didn't at 20 in this quote unquote year of my life at 21. I realized when 12 a.m. hit on my so-called birthday, just another set of sunrises, another set of sunrise, sun up, sunset, and sundown. I realized, oh, again, like nothing changed when the clock, when quote unquote the clock hit 12 a.m. I looked at my phone and I thought, yep, nothing's changed, because it hadn't. Yeah, I put so much fear in. Oh, I can't, I have to get out on that day because I won't be able to get out on another time. It's just not true. It just isn't true. So I'm not going to make myself feel that much fear when I quote unquote turn 22. Yeah, age, age. Aging certainly is real, but I don't need to attach myself to years or time at all. Not at all. Even though this society is extremely time bound, wage per hour, wage per year, days of the week, what time it is, so on. I don't need to build fear around that. I don't need to. It's not healthy. I think that could have started all the way from back in school when I could have from time to time asked my school teachers, oh, can I get an extension on such and such project or such and such assignment? I vividly remember asking one of my chemistry teachers that back when I was doing A-level chemistry for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, I know for sure that I don't need to attach myself to the idea of time. I could do things when I want to do things, really. It really is as simple as that. You know what? No, I won't. I was going to end the clip because my bladder's is feeling, it's feeling, my trousers are putting a lot of pressure on it. I'm going to sort that out. Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, man. That's much better. Don't want to weaken my bladder. I'm not doing that. Anyway, I'll leave it at that for now. I'm not doing any training today. Again, because of my knees. That was the reason I gave myself to not exercise today. And then tomorrow I'll go back at it, give myself a plan or something. But for now, that's it. That's the end of the video. Let's see what I get up to tomorrow. Maybe I'll hit a new PB. Hey, who knows? Who knows? I might hit a new PB with, I don't know, some bicep curls or something. I don't know. I'm not really all that. It really isn't as big a deal as it once was. It being going to the gym, for example, it's not a healthy place. I don't think. I don't think the gym's a healthy place to be because of the radio and all of the sexual lyrics that you can hear there, and potentially even violent lyrics from time to time that you can hear that you can hear on the radio. So I limit how often I go there. I limit how often I go there because of the radio. So even though in the past I might have been going every day and really liked it, although I still do like going to the gym, I don't like going to the gym as often because of the effects that I know that going to the gym has on me, the negative effects. And they're, with that radio, there are quite a few of them. I want nothing to do with being ridden with lust and not treating ladies like they're human beings, not treating women like the human beings they are. I don't want to do that. So, because of the radio's sexual lyrics, like the Nicki Minaj Freak song and the Under the Influence song by Chris Brown, I have to limit how much I go there. However, again, for the sake of my mental health, I have no issue with that. That's fine. If that means that I get to live honestly, I get to live potentially even more healthily and sort out my all aspects of my life outside of going to the gym, then that's fine. And it comes with another price, being able to treat women like the human beings that are, with a lot more ease, a lot more ease. Thank goodness I'm away from that sort of stuff. Like, thank goodness I'm away from it at least. Um, I'm not in the gym as much as I once was. That could be a part of why I have such a smile on my face. I can develop training effectively without going to the gym, without depending on a gym company to be able to take care of my health. I don't need the gym. All I really need is a floor. I don't need weight plates. It would be more difficult past a certain point, like potentially really challenging in my opinion, um, in the future past a certain point, with to train effectively without weights. However, it's doable, like K Bogues or K Boogs, K space Boges, doing like over 500 squats, 500 push-ups, 500 pull-ups, something like that. It's doable. It's possible. It can be done. It being able to have an effective session without the gym. No wonder why his physique's the way it is. I'm not doing 500 push-ups. I'm not doing 500 squats. I'm not doing 500 dips, 500 pull-ups. However, that absolutely is the way that I could go down. I've got to be careful with that though, because I could be putting myself in a position where I could have experience a lot of wrist pain, not only short term but long term, due to putting a lot of pressure on my wrists when doing the push-ups, for example. Um, Wrist wraps would help with that. Wrist wraps would help counter that. So, although it absolutely is something to have concern about, I don't think it's something that I need to worry about, and I don't think it push-ups, I mean, in this context, is something that I would need to avoid if I were to get into reps like 500 push-ups in a session. You can even see it in my eyes that when I say that, that's just deep down I could be thinking that that is beyond me. No, not that. As I mean, the idea of someone being able to do that is beyond me. Like almost as if it's impossible. When of course it absolutely isn't. The human mind and the human body can achieve a lot if it's in the appropriate environment. If it's in, if the mind's in the appropriate mindset needed, in the correct mindset. That's necessary to do such things. Such things meaning like 500 push-ups, 500 squats, 500 dips, 500 pull-ups, and so on. Yeah. Seeing as I'm going to the gym less, and seeing as I still want to take care of my health, I'm going to need to know how to train without the help of the gym weights. And I've actually been thinking of how I do that. Parallel bars that I'd be able to get on Amazon or something like that. I could do. That's something I could get. And something that I really want to get. When money's coming in, I'd want parallel bars. I don't have them right now because I was really excessively holding on to money really tightly because of my financial situation. However, that's something that I'm working through, and that it won't be the case for much longer. I was going to say by the end of the year, but not necessarily. I haven't progressed to this level where I'm at with my mental health by putting a time limit on it. That that didn't happen. It's something that's ongoing. It, in this case, being improving my mental health is something that's ongoing. Just like how um, going out of my way to provide more value to more people is a journey that will be everlasting, or at least as long as I want it to be. That's the path I'm going down personally. That I'm putting myself through personally. Sometimes I'm gonna need a break. Sometimes I'm gonna have to put myself in a position where I don't go out my way to help anyone other than myself, in order to to give myself the necessary space needed to work on myself and not only be a functional member of society, but a healthy one, a productive one, someone that actually can provide value to this earth in a way that as the individual, want to provide value to this earth. And that's certainly a path that I'm going down, bit by bit, day by day, and piece by piece. It's just that's just this path that I'm wanting to go down. Is just not gonna come overnight though. However, when I have done the necessary actions and I have done the necessary work to be able to get to a position where I want to get pay through a job or income source, which I actually really like, it'll be sustainable and I would have earned it. I would have earned it, man. Yeah. However, that does, getting to that point requires a lot of me. It requires more of me than short term than say, and maybe even long term than say, just getting a £10 quote unquote an hour supermarket job or packing job. I say it like that because I personally don't believe that pay is time bound as many companies might make it seem. However, I believe that pay is value bound. For example, someone doing a supermarket job is going to get less pay than a world class basketballer. Not only is their talent being broadcasted to the entire world, but people value world class athletes a lot more than, or more people on average will value world class athletes a lot more than um, people who work in the supermarkets that are just packing the shelves. I'll put it to you like this: people who watch the NBA, they're going to be watching for a lot longer than they're going to be caring about or admiring someone packing the shelves in the supermarket. Hence, with that in mind, with that logic in mind, it's more valuable. It being having world class talent broadcasted worldwide, that's more valuable than someone that's just working at a supermarket, which is helping out the community locally. And with that in mind, I'd like to say that their value that they're is the money that they'll be getting, or the pay that they'll be getting, rather, the digital paychecks that they'll be getting going to their bank balance, would be value bound because people perceive that the world class athletes, would be provided a lot more value than um, the people who pack in shelves at the supermarkets. And I actually would, in fact, argue that the world class athletes are objectively factually providing more value to more people than the supermarket, people packing shelves at the supermarket, specifically because they are being seen by potentially millions more people as valuable, as talented, as something worth talking about, which is valuable, or which people might deem as valuable, even if it's people saying that they dislike the world class athlete's character. Yeah. So, with that in mind, I'm going to do what I have to do to, not by any means, I'm not talking about living illegally, but going down the route of providing online health coach services, holistic online health coach services. I am going to do what I have to do in order to provide um, not only fulfillment for myself, but value to people, maybe worldwide. If that's, it's not something I've ever thought about, but it could be possible. It being providing value to people who are living in many different countries, doing something like consultations, doing like calisthenics stuff, doing merchandise, doing like diet advice, which is within consultations, to be fair. Um, yeah, just being honest with people, not clients. I don't see. I'm not interested in seeing the people that I'd be so-called working with as just an income source or just business. No, these are real people just like me. On my end, I'd just be seeing them as a set of pixels on the screen, yeah, but I'd be that to other people as well. So it's basically just same thing. These people are people just like me. They're not something to. I'm not charging extortionate prices. I'm not doing that. I was thinking, well, after digesting James Smith, PT or something like that, um, saying, well, charge it like £90 an hour so that they get the package. I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that. I'll provide the like maybe 1 hour sessions, or so-called 1 hour sessions, um, at rates which I would buy at, and I'm not interested. Yeah, I will increase the price tag eventually for sure, but not to an extortionate amount like £90 an hour, like how I remember him advising people to do, or that people could do. I'm not doing that. I wouldn't like it if I were on the other end of that. Yeah. Anyway, I don't have much else to say than that, other than to say, just like with my mental health, my financial health is something that I do want to work on. No, that's not what I wanted to say. Just like with my mental health, my financial health is not something, improving my financial health isn't something that I can put a time on. So I think I've got to get rid of that idea in my mind. Oh, I want to improve my financial health by the end of the year. No, it's not something I can put a time on. Just don't worry, man. Don't worry. Just keep on going. Keep on going out of your way to improve your financial health and to think about financial health every single day, every day. Just like how I make these weekly health reviews every day. That has meant I've got to this point with my mental health and with every other aspect of my health outside of financial, really. Um, yeah, it was an everyday thing. Not, oh well, I'll do it until I'll do it tomorrow. No, there is no tomorrow. Look, man, every day is the answer. Even if it's 2 minutes, even if it's 2 minutes, even if I focus on it for 2 minutes, do what you have to do. That's my piece of advice to myself. Do what you have to do. You know what you can do. in order to further improve your health. So do it. It really is as simple as that. It's something I've thought about. It's something that I've even set myself up to do today. So it's within my best interest to just do it. Like how Nike says. Apparently that phrase came from just the final words of someone before they got executed. Apparently, which is rather disturbing. But hey, if that's actually where they got the phrase from, so be it. That's on them. But anyway, yeah. As for my financial health, don't worry, man. Don't worry. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Just like with my mental health, how I went through a low. This is my financial health low, and within that low, there's the key, the tools to not only go through this low again, but to protect myself from this low, having this low for the rest of my life. But I'll be at from this low a much higher level than I've ever been with my mental financial health ever in my life, not just in my adult life, but ever in my life. Yeah. So do we have to do? It really is as simple as that. On that note, I'm done after less than half an hour. I didn't think I'd speak about this long. It's just I thought this would be like, oh yeah, I didn't train because of my knees. That's it. Yeah. I've spoken for a lot further into detail as to what's on my mind outside of that. But hey, that's more than okay with me. That's what this channel's for. What I want to talk about. Yeah. What I want to talk about, I'll talk about it. It really is as simple as that. If that means going beyond saying a certain amount that I expected myself to say with a certain on a certain video, then so be it. That's fine. Anyway, I'm done. Seeing as I've spoken a lot about deep thoughts on the mind with like financial health, I'm also going to put this in a serious video playlist. That's why this video is going to be here on a serious video playlist. But yeah, on that note, I'm finished. Just sweet finito, and cheers to living an amazing life. Don't worry, man. You will come out of it on the other side. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just keep on. Just like with my mental health, just keep on working on it on a weekly basis minimum. Financial health, that is. That's what I mean by it. Do like weekly financial reviews and everyday reviews as well, or everyday thoughts and everyday financial reviews. That's something that I've just said out loud but didn't actually consciously think of that I could do, which I will make a note of. But yeah, there you go. Follow the plan, man. Follow the plan. It's not like it's not like there's nothing I can do about my financial health. Just keep going. Just keep going. And I'll be on the other side of it. Much improved. The most improved I've ever been in my life. Just keep doing you. On that note, I'm finished. And let's see what I get up to tomorrow. 1.5 years from now, just like with my mental health, and being approached in a hostile way by someone who I decided to call Joseph with 3 of his friends at a minimum, I will come out of this on the other side. Absolutely will. Much improved than I am at this point in time, or at this point anyway. Yeah, I'm finished, and see what I get up to tomorrow. 1.5 years from now, well, 1.5 years from now, I'll be in a much healthier place in every aspect of my life. I'll make sure of it. I know how powerful words can be. And when I say that, I'm not playing. I'm not saying that lightly. I'm done. Anyway, it's me signing out, and let's see what I get up to tomorrow. And let's see where I'm at 1.5 years from now. Is what I'm saying actually come to fruition? Why is it not? Let's see. Many more individuals will probably be watching this by then. Maybe this current subscriber count is 60. Maybe the subscriber count in 1.5 years' time is maybe 2,500. Maybe there's a lady online called Julia Merwin, who's been making videos dating back all the way to 2 years, and the subscriber count on that channel is like 4.37 thousand, I think, And I'd if the subscriber count were to increase quite a bit, I'd say maybe to like 3,000 is that would probably be what I'd be willing to handle at that point, because it's that within 2 years that would probably be sustainable, manageable, rather than like 500,000 people who have clicked on the subscribe button. I don't think that would be manageable in 2 years, or let alone potentially ever. I don't know about that, man. So many people having an opinion, so many. Of course, it wouldn't be the whole 500,000. It'd probably be more like 10, maybe what, 10 to 200,000. But still, that's many. That's a whole load. That's a whole load which I might not be able to handle. So I'm not interested in that. Oh, I want more. I want more. I want more. I want more subscribers. Subscribers are something I have. They're not mine. They're not a possession. They're people like me. They're people just like me. But yeah. Anyway, I'm done, and see what I get up to tomorrow. And let's see. In 1.5 years, have I have I have I actually improved my financial health, like how I said would happen? Have I? Have I? Anyway, I'm done. If I if I don't end the video now, I'll just keep on filming this. So I'm finished. This is me signing out. Cheers to living an amazing life, even through times of adversity like this, where I've put myself in a position where I've been negative, where I've allowed myself to be negatively impacted by and restricted by my financial situation, such as me not deeming it a financially sensible decision to do a £30 shop. 30, not 300, 30. Yeah. Maybe I'll look at this in reflection and see, whoa, this is a lot more hardship than I thought I was experiencing at the time. I don't think about it as hardship. This is the norm for me personally, and it's a norm that I'm willing to take myself out of, and that I want to take myself out of, because I'm being like restricted in ways I don't want to be restricted because of my financial situation. So I'm gonna do what it takes, starting from today, to further improve my financial health. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with that right now. It's me signing out. Cheers to living an amazing life, a healthy life. Amazing meaning, living how I truthfully want to live, whatever that may be in the future. Anyway, this is me signing out. If I don't end it now, I'm not gonna end it ever. So yeah, it's me gone. Peace.